Deviant's here, and we finally got it. The 4-pack 2.5-inch Sonic figures from the Sonic 2 Jax toy line. And I've been calling it a 4-pack, but it actually has 5 figures, and we're going to review them. So stay tuned. So in this video, we're going to focus on this 2.5-inch 5-pack figure from Sonic 2, and I'm also going to throw in a bonus Tails figure for the review. And I'll be also, earlier I had the display of all the other 2.5-inch Sonic figures that I have, which I'll be doing comparisons on. I want to give a big thanks to my friend who helped me purchase this pack, because he was able to obtain it through Target's website, and he ordered it for shipping, which was possibly the only way to get it at this point, because I've tried checking many Targets and they're not available. So thanks to him, I was able to get this for you guys for review. And I want to start off by the presentation of this packaging, because I feel like there's errors as far as the front here on the bottom. If you could look at the names listed on the bottom, they're not in the order that they're assigned in the packaging. So if you're not a Sonic fan, or if you're not familiar with Sonic, you would think that Sonic is on the far left, as it states down here, and going toward the right it's Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, and Buzz Bomber. This is weird. I think they could have done a better job with the labeling of the names on the packaging. And this little PC on the side is on like every figure, every package. So I think they could have done away with that. And in the back, they actually have the characters with their names listed underneath them, which is the way it should have been in the front of the packaging. But that's my only gripe with the packaging. Other than that, it's pretty standard for Sonic 2 playset. Well, it's not really a playset, it's a collection pack. So let's get this thing open. Where's my blade? One moment. So here's the contents within the box, and I like how they just left Knuckles like theft ready, because he's the only one that doesn't have like a band around him. So it's funny, because I was going for this figure. I wanted Knuckles and Tails from this pack, but I'm gonna put Robotnik over, because I'll get to that later. So let's get these guys out of here. I might as well get Knuckles out first, since he's... Let's see, how do we do this? Plastic part. Here's the background that also came with the biplane, the tornado. So let's get Knuckles out of here. Knuckles is a beast. Here's Knuckles. Can we stand him? But trying to. There you go. Knuckles is free from packaging. The rest I gotta cut out. Hold on one moment. Alright, so here's the crew from Sonic 2. And we got Tails starting from the left, Sonic, Knuckles, Robotnik. Now this Robotnik is pretty cool, but he is very, very small in scale and doesn't really match up with his furry counterparts. And I mentioned that this was a 5-pack, but technically I would say that Buzz Bomber is more of an accessory than an action figure. So you really can't say that Buzz Bomber is part of this as a, as an actual character. It's more like it's a weapon, it's an accessory to Robotnik. And I feel that the packaging had enough space to add a lot of these, because Buzz Bomber is duplicated. There's multiple Buzz Bombers in the film. So I think it would have been cool if they added at least 5 of them in the packaging, because the box had enough space for it. That's just my opinion. I really like these. The Knuckles is long awaited, the Tails as well, and um, let's make comparisons. So this is the Pilot Tails that came with the Tornado. Let's move him up closer to the camera. Let's get these guys out the way for now. Okay, so yeah, that's Tails with his Pilot counterpart, and the only difference is the Pilot hat with the goggles that comes with the Pilot Tails. And finally, I have generic Tails from Sonic 2 to include with the collection, 2.5 inch. So that's Tails. I learned from videos that if you put the Tails facing downward, it'll balance him for the standing position. And his articulation is pretty standard for the 2.5 inch figures. He can move his arms, his legs, as well as swivel his head. But we're not going to get into articulation much. I just wanted to review overall the decency of these figures. Let's go to Buzz Bomber. Alright, so I got to get him on the stand here. This is the only way you can actually display Buzz Bomber on this stand, because there's no other way to have him float in the air, unfortunately. Apologize for that hiccup there. So yeah, this is Buzz Bomber. Like I said, I wish they gave duplicates, or they included duplicates in the pack, because Robotnik went crazy with these things. Now here's the Sonic figure, and this is nothing special because he also came with the Tornado. And I'm gonna just try to stand him, face him forward. These figures are really top heavy, so that's why it's hard to balance them at times. And this is the Tornado version. It's all the same. I mean, I wish that they gave him like an alternate expression at least. That would have, that would have made gave it a little more variety. But this is basically the same figure that's included in this pack. So there's Sonic. Stand there, Sonic. This one's gonna fall. Alright, now let's go to Knuckles. Now this guy's a beast compared to the other ones. He really scales much larger than Sonic and Tails. And yeah, this really captures Knuckles' character from the movie. I like this is pretty cool. He's gonna really kick ass in my collection. So there's Knuckles. So now I want to go to Robotnik. Oh wait, let me make one more comparison with Tails. This is the Sonic Boom Tails. And let me censor this. Alright, so that's the Sonic Boom Tails. And I really like this one. I like the design of the tails being, toward the side to give him better balance, as opposed to this here, which this one doesn't have articulation, but you don't really need it. You really, you get that one stuck pose, but it works for this figure. And here's Super Sonic, and I actually got him on a stand where it gives him the impression that he's levitating off the ground, which should have been included with the giant Eggman playset. This stand I actually got from a Call of Duty set from Mega Constructs. Those are interesting figures as well, you might want to check out. Now we're going to go on to Robotnik. This is the one I want to put over because I mentioned in the past video that I wasn't interested in the 2.5 inch Robotnik. However, let's move these figures off the way in the back here because I need this space. Let's just shift them over. I think this Robotnik is in best with scale with this giant Eggman figure. The giant Eggman playset. I think this is the best scaling because the rest of the figures don't really scale well with this. So yeah, you see how Robotnik will be practically in the chest of the giant robot. and he would have his arms out controlling it with his emerald powers, chaos emerald powers, if I'm saying that right. And in comparison to, oh, if I could get this all in one shot, let's see if I can move him over. All right, this phone case. All right, my setup is poor. I apologize. So let me try to get this. I need a better stand, but anyway, it's beside the point. So yeah, that's basically. I think that everything else in scale with the giant Eggman robot is not accurate, but you know it's a toy line, so you gotta use your imagination practically. And so yeah, this is why I kind of I could pass on this figure. I mean, not pass, but I could put him over because I think that this Robotnik should actually came with this playset as well as Supersonic. Yeah, and that's about. I like the articulation on this figure as well for 2.5 inch. It has a lot of mobility. But yeah, I mean I'm not here to do articulation. This is pretty much my 2.5 inch collection, which I feel is finally complete, and I'm very I'm very ecstatic because I've been waiting a long time to get this 4-pack. Now I'm gonna go on to the bonus figure now. I managed to snag Tails 4-inch figure, and I already have Sonic, so why not? You know, I figured I'd pick him up. The box is cool, pretty standard Sonic 2 wrapping packaging. Again, they have the Sonic pinup on the side there. I wish they alternated and added different characters. Like Tails' picture should have been on that instead of Sonic, but I get it. They're selling Sonic product, so Sonic it is. In the back, there's a little description. Tails has 14 points of articulation as opposed to the 13 because the added tail articulation, tails I should say, plural, because it's more than one. So let's unbox this. So here's a not so innocent, not so friendly Tails from the hood. He has this little like pistol or some sort of gun that he sported from the movie, and I gotta say that this Tails doesn't really have sturdy joints. I think the articulation is very flimsy, for lack of a better term, because as I was removing this Tails from the packaging, the head almost snapped off, and the peg that the head rests on pretty much got stretched out, like, you know, the plastic got stretched from the force. So you gotta really be careful with this figure. It's very, I would dare say brittle, because it's it's very delicate. You know, you gotta be careful how you use it. So you can't really rough up Tails. Gotta be gentle with Tails. And yeah, so here is Sonic next to Tails, 4-inch, and they make a pretty cool team, partners in crime. And there's a lot you can do with these figures. I was wrong when I said that I wasn't interested. I really got into these 4-inch figures as well. Well, that pretty much wraps up my review for today. And I just want to thank all my fans, all my subscribers, all my friends, and all my family who help contribute to this channel. I decided that I don't really want to do any more videos because YouTube has been changing their terms of service, and it's not to the favor or benefit to content creators. So I decided that you know, it's very hard for a lot of us to thrive on this platform anymore. So it's not that I don't feel it's worth it, because I really appreciate the support again. But yeah, I'm pretty much done. This has been a very fun ride, and I want to thank everybody once again. And everyone take care.